In our sermon in John chapter 21, verses 1 to 14, the disciples are out trying to catch some fish, but all night these expert fishermen could not find one fish. But they can see someone from afar on the shore. Now, they don't recognize this man on the shore, but we know from the passage that it's Jesus. And Jesus tells them to cast their nets on the right side of the boat and they will catch some fish. But this makes no sense because what's casting their nets on the right side of the boat going to do? They've already tried that and it hasn't worked. But they listen to Jesus' instruction and catch so much fish. Look how much fish they caught, about 153. They recognize Jesus because the impossible happens with Jesus. So they run and for the rest of the time they have breakfast with Jesus. So what can we learn from this amazing story? Jesus' instructions to his disciples was to remind them that his voice changes everything. Knowing that Jesus' voice changes everything will cause us to listen to his voice in our lives and in our church, knowing that his instructions are good and it changes everything. Number 2, Jesus' instructions to his disciples was to remind them that they still need to listen to his voice. No matter how prepared we are as a people or as a church, we still need the voice of Jesus to speak and to lead us. And number 3, it's so important that we recognize when Jesus is working. It's easy to dismiss Jesus working in our lives and in our church because it doesn't look like something we're used to. But maybe God wants to work in our lives and in our church in a total different way to what we're used to. We should be open to that. So it's so important that we listen to the voice of Jesus in everything that we do as a church. Jesus must be at the center. His voice is what we should seek.